Michal, what are you hearing about the tensions between the PAC and the White House?
Yeah, so hey, Carl, good morning to you guys. Everything I'm hearing for those affiliated with the super PAC is really that this reported rift is not what it seems to be, that they are aligned, the aims of this super PAC and the White House agenda on AI. That's what I'm hearing so far. It seems like both sides kind of trying to downplay this a little bit. The reality is, whether some individuals like it or not, there does need to be a bipartisan approach in order to enact a federal framework for AI legislation, which is what this super PAC is after, ultimately what the White House is after. That's very much akin to what we saw on the crypto side. We saw Democrats vote for crypto legislation. The White House was behind that. I heard from one donor of the super PAC, by the way. They themselves are backing Republican candidates only, but they said to me, you know what, this is really, it's got to be bipartisan. That's the only way that we get to a sustainable, lasting, productive framework on AI.
How do you think about AI and Washington at this current juncture? We had a guest on last hour who basically said that the U.S. is very, very light touch as it pertains to regulations currently. So is this more of a defensive strategy at this point in time?
I think it's defensive and offensive. It's very forward-looking right now. The super PAC is kind of waiting to see where different candidates are going to, to align, and whether they see them as more pro-AI or not, and pro kind of America first on the AI side, because this does all come back to the race between China and the U.S., of course. I think there's a lot of details that are still to be worked out in terms of specific laws. But what this super PAC is really after is a federal approach. They don't want to see a patchwork of state laws, which right now at least could happen, and it seems to be moving forward that way. One difference, by the way, between the crypto super PAC that we saw in the past and what we're seeing now on the AI front is that this super PAC is very much focused on state elections, and in the past with crypto, they were really focused on federal. On the other hand, it's also very different in the sense that you've got a pro-AI, AI-friendly administration in the White House right now, and at the time with crypto, that certainly was not how it was seen.